Hey, second grade, it's Mrs. Barhorst here with some phonics for you today. We're on lesson 26. I want to review a couple things with you first. So let's go ahead and do picture cards. I'm going to try to be more consistent with when I practice sight words and when I do the cards for the the sounds and the letter cards I'm going to add in today. Also, Miss Clymer and I are working after school today on a phonics dance, and we're going to put them all on there, and then I could tell you where to pause it for the lessons that we've covered. So hopefully we can get that up. I was struggling all week trying to get that size onto my computer, so I think she's figured it out. So let's start with the picture cards. What do you see? Bird, very good. Chef, sh. Cheese, ch. Anchor, k. Rose, z. Duck, k. Turtle, Thimble, th. Butter, Shark, sh. Quilt, qua. Dollar, Star, r. All right, I like these cards because it gives you the keyword, which is very helpful, but it also shows you how to code them. Okay, now we're going to do the letter cards. And the letter cards, you say what it is, whether it's a digraph or a combination, and that will help kind of trigger your memory how to code it as well. So we have right here, combination AR. I can repeat because this is pretty new. Digraph TH. Digraph CK at the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Digraph CH. Combination UR. Combination IR. Combination ER. And combination QU. All right. So let's go ahead and get on with the lesson of the day. I'm going to set these aside. All right. So we're going to go ahead and review some words with past lessons that we've done and go over a couple sight words as well. So you're going to want to find your spelling and high frequency word practice number 26. We're going to skip through this page and go right to the back today. We'll do that page another day this week. All right, so let's go straight to reviewing words. Now remember, finger spelling is for words that follow phonics rules fairly, okay? So it doesn't work as well with sight words because there's rule breakers, but it usually works very well with the the review words. So number 1, repeat after me, fish. Repeat. Good, go ahead and spell it. Shh. And then check with mine. Fish has 3 sounds, but 4 letters. F is represented with an F, I is represented with an I, and sh is represented by 2 letters, S and H, fish. Number 2 is path. Path. We followed the path through the woods. Go ahead and spell it. Then check with mine. I feel like I'm really close to you today. Path is P-A and then digraph T-H. And that's why it's important to repeat because you can see path where your tongue is when you say it, and that helps you know that it's like thimble. Number 3 is arm. Arm. Repeat. Good. R like star. R. Like monkey. Arm. Check with mine. A-R-M. Okay, now we're going to do sight words. There are fair parts to sight words. There are letters that make the sound that they're supposed to make, but they always have an unfair position. So finger spelling doesn't always work, and it's more about visual memory and memorizing these words. So number 4 is was. Repeat was. Okay, write it. Was. And when I talk about visual memory, there's times that you might write a word and then you look at it and you think, just doesn't look right to me. Because you see them so often in books, you can get a visual memory in your brain. And so take the time to go back and look and see and ask yourself, does that look right? Because was should look like this, W-A-S. Number 5 is where. Where are you? Where. Write it. Check with me. Okay. W-H-E-R-E. One way I kind of remember the word where is if I say, where are you? Maybe you'll say, here I am. And the word here is inside of the word where. Just whatever little trick you can do to help you remember. Number 6 is you. You are my friend. Repeat you. Write it. Y-O-U spells you. Very good. Go ahead and do your high frequency word box with your teacher at home or to yourself. And we're going to go on with the lesson of the day. So I'd like you to repeat some words after me. Okay? Echo these words and listen to the sound in the medial position, the middle, the medial position. Torn, sort, pork. All right, what sound do you hear in the medial position? In the middle. I hear the or sound. Let me repeat those for you. Orn, sort, pork. I hear or. Now let's look at the words and see if you can figure out what 2 letters are creating that or sound. Here's the word torn, sort, and pork. What 2 letters are representing the or sound in the medial position? An O and an R. Very good. In an O and an R, or is a combination. Remember what a combination is? 2 letters that go together to make an unexpected sound. That R can be very bossy in combinations, and it makes the vowel change its sound. Okay? So, how do we code combinations? Say it if you know it. With an arc. Very good. With an arc. So I'm going to arc this sound. Now you know the word or. Do you like M&Ms or Skittles? So it's like the word or, the combination O-R. The first time you see O-R, try out the or sound. Okay? Are these words accented? Torn, sort, and pork. Yes, they are accented. How do you know they're accented? Because all 1 syllables are accented. We just don't always code it in all of the words. Okay? So, I'd like to go ahead and show you the letter card today. And when you see this, you're going to say combination O-R. Say it with me. Combination O-R. Very good. Now, I do have a picture card here. I'm going to hide the answer. And I'm going to see if you can figure out what picture represents the or sound. The or sound is often in the medial position. This picture is a large animal, has the or sound in the medial position, has 4 legs, has a mane and a tail. It often lives on a farm or on a ranch, and a cowboy can ride on one. Do you have an idea? Say it if you know. Horse, horse. So here is your key word for combination OR. When you see this picture card, you say horse or. Repeat. Horse or. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and use the or combination OR in some new words, going back to our workbook page. Okay, so here are some new words, and you'll hear the or, and it's represented by our combination of the day, OR. So your first word I'd like you to repeat is north. Repeat. Very good, north. Go ahead and finger spell. Or, 2 letters. Check with me. Okay. N is represented by an N like nest. Or is combination OR. And F is digraph TH represented with 2 letters. All right, here's your next word. Number 8 is short. Repeat. Good. Go ahead and write it. I hear that or again. Sh. T. All right, friends, check with mine. Short. Short. S-H-O-R-T. Your next new word with the or combination is forgot. Repeat, forgot. Good, write it. Forgot. And check with me. All right, kiddos. We're going to go ahead and go to the coding section, and you're going to just flip your workbook we made you over, and you will see that combination OR is arced. Now, we talked about the fact that all one-syllable words are accented, but we don't always put that accent mark in one-syllable words. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'd like you to go ahead and work on some of coding yourself, and then you can come back and check with me. Oh, it's not going to let me pause it. Well, then we're not going to do that, okay? You go ahead and you can pause this video. I'm going to catch up real quick here with the combination or the codes, and then you can check with me, okay? Let me give you a couple minutes to do that, and if you need extra time, you can pause the video. Okay, got your codes? The reason we code is so we know what sound they make so we can sound them out. So number 1, you should have had an arc around the OR for or, and that word, number 1, is born. You were all born on your birthday. Number 2, you have an OR combination in the medial position again, and that's the only code you needed. Number 3, you have R-A-R combination and a K back, and this word is cart. Sorry, I don't think I said number 2 is sort. Number 3 is cart, and you'll see there's a picture of a cart. Now you have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern. As soon as you see that there's 2 syllables, start coding vowel to vowel. Remember, a vowel is always coded, and this vowel is followed by a consonant, so it's breathed. Now this vowel, O, is part of a combination, so it's arced. Okay, division line is between the consonants. Accent that first syllable, and it's hornet. Hornet. And there is a picture of a hornet. All right, number 5 has combination UR like turtle in the medial position. Now I know how to sound this word out. Blurt. Blurt. If you blurt out an answer before you raise your hand, it kind of just comes out, okay? Blurt. There is no picture for blurt. Number 6, I see a digraph TH. I see a combination OR in the medial position. And I know that this is thorn. Thorn. And I'm going to write that right to the thorn on the rose. Okay, give you a minute to catch up and make sure you have all of those answers correct. Okay, and remember on the back there's an extra page. If that's something that you'd like to do or you think that you could use some more practice on, please feel free to do the back as well. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and RUW for a great checklist to make sure that you get correct answers when reading and answering questions about what you've read. It's also to cite text evidence, which means if someone said to you, oh yeah, that's the answer, prove it. Defend your answer, prove it. you can say, well, I know that's the answer because it says right there. And that is what you're going to start finding in school as you continue through school, that they're going to ask you for evidence to prove your answer, okay? You don't just answer, you got to prove it. So I'm going to let you go ahead and read this on your own. Pause the video. Please feel free. If you see a word that you're unsure of, please code it down here. Sorry, guys. That's my alarm. Okay, code it if you need to, and that will help you with any word you're unsure of. Go ahead and read it on your own. Hopefully you paused and you're able to read it all on your own. Let's read it together now. Ready? Go. The farmer plans to go far on a trip. She must get gas for her car. She will turn left at the corner and go north. Then she will stop at the first gas pump and fill up her car with gas. I see a lot of combinations in that short story. So for number 7, the car will turn at the, well, we read, check. I remember it had the word turn somewhere in the story, so I'm going to look for that word turn. There it is. Go back to the beginning of that sentence and see if the answer's in there. She must get gas for, oh, no, here it is. She will turn left at the corner and go north. The car will turn at the corner. At the corner. There's your answer. So we underlined the answer to provide evidence and prove our answer. Now we can write, it says at the blank, at the corner. Just copy the word corner. What's nice about this is you don't have to try to spell anything on your own. It's right there in the story. So we wrote our answer, and I checked all the R, U's, and W's off. Number 8. It's early today. Number 8. The farmer will get gas for her blank. The farmer will get gas for her blank. Well, I remember get gas. Here's the words get gas. She must get gas for her car. She must get gas for her car. I think it's car. I underline. Let's see if one of my choices are there. Yep. I'm going to write in the bubble, and I'm even going to finish this sentence off. Car, and cross out my W. Okay. Number 9, she plans to go on a short trip. She plans to go on a short trip. Plans. I remember that word was in there. There it is. The farmer plans to go far on a trip. It's not a short trip. It's a long trip. So I underlined the answer. I'm going to put no, and I'm going to cross out my W. Number 10. Where will the farmer get gas? Get gas. Where? Red. Get gas. She must get gas for her car, but where? She will stop at the, first gas pump. That's where she's going to get gas. So I underline, let's see my choices here. First gas pump, last gas pump, or at home? First gas pump. So I'm going to fill that in and cross out my W. And that's all my answers. Now I know I guide you through this every single time, so I would encourage you to turn to the back and do just the story and the RUWs yourself with whoever your teacher is at home, just to make sure you're able to do this on your own. I know you're able to do it with me. So it's just a really good strategy for in a reading test. Anytime that you have to read and answer questions, even in math class, social studies, science, it's a great strategy that you can take in to those classes as well. So thank you, friends, and that's lesson 26.